6:01, we continue to follow a homicide investigation in the West Metro. Police say a husband killed his wife inside their home in Crystal. Melissa Colorado's in the newsroom with what we've learned thus far. Melissa.
Well, Tim, Crystal police say they found out about the crime when the couple's son dialed 911 to tell them his father had told him that he had shot and killed his mother. Now, police were called to a home near 48th and Yates Avenue in Crystal yesterday around 6:30 p.m. Police say the shooter had asked his son to call police. When officers got to the home, police say the armed man came out briefly, then went back home inside his house, refusing to cooperate with officers. A SWAT team was called in, and armed officers were seen blocking off the home. Neighbors were forced to evacuate their homes as a precaution, and it took 2.5 hours of negotiations for the husband to safely come out. Crystal's police chief says the married couple had been living in the area for a long time and that they had 3 adult children.
For the whole department, I mean, this is horrible for the police officers that have to go to these types of calls, mainly because they don't want to have to, unfortunately, see something like this, and they feel horrible for the tragedy for the victim.
And neighbors tell KARE 11 police had been called to the house before. We're expecting to learn more about the man in police custody once he is charged. Kim.
Thanks, Melissa. Another day of cleanup in the North Metro following those powerful storms that moved through our area yesterday. Now, that system rolled east into Wisconsin, pushing one home in St. Croix Falls 20 feet off its foundation. Look at that. The Polk County Sheriff's Department says the Nelson home was the hardest hit in that area. A family of 4 was inside the house at the time. No one was injured. However, the family cat was killed.
That's just very hard for me to see him devastated by losing like his best friend.
With the Menards down the street, the wind knocked about 180 feet of high fencing down all around that building. And then back here in the Metro, this is the damage that we saw from Forest Lake. Huge trees down there. And Sven, the National Weather Service is calling this as a result of a gustnado. So what is a gustnado?
It's a good question. Yeah, any cloud descending on the ground we call a tornado, but we do kind of differentiate between some of the tornadoes. You hear all the time about supercells. Those are more organized storms with a rotating updraft. They last for hours. What happened the other night was the result of the gustnados you mentioned. It's when we have high winds. These storms are producing straight line winds, and then literally like when you put your hand or a paddle through the water, you get those little spin ups on the edges. That's what happened. And what we look for on radar is where the green and the red come together. That shows rain or hail moving in different directions. Now, it was on the ground for a little while, too. We'll take a look at the path. Started just west of Forest Lake, northern Washington County, starting about 2:30 in the morning. EF1 damage, so up to 86 to 90 mile per hour winds. And it was on the ground for a few miles. And then as quickly as it developed, it disappeared. But the bigger threat were those straight line winds with that line of storms and occasionally producing that brief tornado or gustnado.
You got some dents or dings from hail through any of those storms. That's exactly what our car care tip of the week is all about. Now, whether it was small or severe dents, car experts say your first step should be to call your insurance provider to discuss what coverage you have. From there, it's time for the repairs. Insurance rates, they may go up, and your car value, it may go down. So what should you do? I went to a paintless dent repair shop to see how they fix your dings and dents. There they have a method of removing dents without removing any paint from the vehicle. This is done by massaging the dent out from the back of the panel using specialized tools. They recommend that you do not try this at home and leave this fix to the experts. Tim?
Thank you, Alicia. 6:05 early this morning, President Trump arriving in Paris. He's there for France's Bastille Day celebration, that country's national holiday. And this year's festivities also mark 100 years since U.S. troops entered World War I. President Trump's visit is already prompting demonstrations. Later today, Mr. Trump scheduled to do a news conference, the first since he's faced questions since admitting Donald Jr. admitted meeting with a Russian lawyer to get dirt on Hillary Clinton during the campaign. The president calling questions about his son's meeting a witch hunt. And this morning, new video obtained exclusively by NBC. It shows Donald Trump in Moscow in 2013 with several of the key figures in the controversy surrounding Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting with the Russian lawyer. Trump Jr. insisting no meaningful information was exchanged in that encounter, adding he never even told his father about the meeting. The the president's personal lawyer fending off accusations of collusion.
There's no law that has been violated here. There was not a violation of the law here. The meeting that took place is not illegal.
Asked if he believed Mr. Putin's denial of election meddling, the president says something happened and we have to find out what it is.
This country's opioid crisis is forcing some to take new and what some consider to be unusual measures. The school district in Ohio is becoming the latest to keep the heroin antidote Narcan on hand at its middle and high schools. Now, supporters say this will save lives. Others say it sends a bad message to kids.
It's very heartbreaking to have to talk about putting something like this in our schools, but you do hope that what you're doing is potentially saving a life.
I've never used Narcan, won't use it till the courts make me.
Now, in the last few years, at least 9 states have adopted laws on the use of Narcan in schools. The company that makes Narcan offered a free carton of the antidote to all U.S. high schools last year. Minnesota schools currently don't have it, but some police departments and paramedics do carry the drug and could respond with that life-saving treatment if a student needs it. Narcan is also available without a prescription at local pharmacies.
Time is now 6:07. CenturyLink is in the line of fire, accused by Minnesota's Attorney General of overbilling customers. Lori Swanson says CenturyLink's own internal records prove such a problem existed, with employees claiming they receive customer complaints every day.
I want the company to knock it off. It is not okay for a company to quote one price and then charge another for something as basic as cable, television, and internet services.
In a statement, CenturyLink says it's disappointed by the lawsuit, but takes the allegations seriously. CenturyLink currently has a C+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, the BBB recommending customers who think they've experienced problems look at their bill closely and document any pricing information, asking the company to put everything in writing.
Well, it looks like Amazon's efforts to lure new customers with their Prime Day, it worked. Now, Amazon says this year's Prime Day sales surpassed Black Friday and Cyber Monday, making it the biggest day ever in Amazon's history. Amazon gadgets like the Echo Dot plus the Fire and Kindle devices were among the most popular items sold, but there were some really random things people were picking up. Americans bought the Instant Pot pressure cooker and the 23andMe DNA kit. We also purchased 200,000 light bulbs and 200,000 women's dresses.
You know, I have to admit, I actually bought a dress. It was
did?
on sale. You know how things pop up in your feed, something that you've looked at in the past or even thought about looking at somehow pops up in your feed. There it was.
There it was. You know, I get all my dresses on Amazon.
I have to admit, I bought 3 rice cookers.
I have to admit, I bought light bulbs.
Wow.
What are the odds?
Wow. Oh, dear.